Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You might have heard in the recent Battlefield 6 update, they reduced the cost of headshot ammo on particular weapons. Now, your first thought is probably, Enders, what did it do to weapon builds? Well, here I'm going to tell you in this video. Well, it turns out that lower cost headshot ammo doesn't actually matter for a lot of weapons in the game, and they didn't even reduce the cost for some weapons in the game. For instance, if you take a look at the NVO or weapons with 33 damage models, I find that they didn't reduce the cost of hollow point or synthetic tip if the weapons had it available. One synthetic tip 33 damage model weapon is the RPK, and you can see synthetic tip still costs 30 points and hollow point still cost 20 points. So in this video, I'm just only going to go over the weapons that truly benefit from lower cost headshot ammo. And spoiler alert, guys, they made some of your most hated weapons in the game, like submachine guns, even better. So if you want to find out all the best weapon builds, be sure to sub to the channel, hit the like button, and swing by the streams. Also, check out the second channel that'll be linked in the description, and it will be the pinned comment. Been seeing a ton of people come over there, and I've been having a ton of fun on not only this channel, but on the second channel as well. So with that being said, the first weapon that really benefits from lower cost headshot ammunition is the B36A4. This weapon is unique in that it is one of the only ARs in the game that has access to synthetic tip. The other ARs that have access to it are the SOR 556 and the L85, which we'll be going over later. So the B36A4 benefits from synthetic tip because this basically just makes it so that it has an extremely consistent 3-shot headshot distance. And it only has one drop-off point. I think it's about 75 meters. So let's see. So nope, that's still 3-shot. Yep, okay, so right at about 75 meters, that is your only drop-off point to where you will have 4-shot headshots instead of 3-shot. So anywhere within this distance, you are getting a 3-tap to the head, which is incredibly strong. The build for this is standard suppressor, light barrel, violet laser, slim hand stop for better ADS, and synthetic tip. There are multiple different ways you can do this. For instance, if you don't want any laser on your weapon and you just want heavy barrel, you can do heavy extended and then maybe a little bit better recoil control, and you can even slap on like a fast mag and the new light. That's another build for this. You can still use synthetic tip with it. The other assault rifle that really benefits from having synthetic tip is the SOR 556 Mark II. This gun is abysmally horrible. For the masochists out there, you can use this build here. So you have really high velocity at 1,000 meters per second. You can use standard suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, slim hand stop, 30 fast, synthetic tip, and rail cover for that faster draw speed. But I wouldn't recommend use this weapon at all because the next weapon is literally just better than it in pretty much every way. The L85A3 also has access to synthetic tip. And yeah, it's pretty much the king of the mid to long range AR category. Again, pretty similar setup here. Standard suppressor, heavy extended for that velocity and accuracy for longer periods of time. Violet laser for moving accuracy. Slim angled for more recoil control, ADS speed, and synthetic tip. Optionally, you don't have to go for more recoil control. You can just do like slim hand stop, which gives you 10 extra points to work with. So optionally, you can do like 30 fast and long suppressor, or you can do 30 fast and the new light attachment, or you can go for the blue laser, which is the same benefit to accuracy as the violet laser, but it gives you better hip fire, so the weapon becomes a little bit better up close. Tons of different ways you can build this weapon. I guess my personal favorite way is actually using slim angled because you're never really going to be close to people with this gun, ideally, but synthetic tip on this weapon, very, very consistent 3-shot headshots. Moving on down through the categories here, we have another weapon for the masochists among us. The best AK-205 build always had synthetic tip. Now it just costs a little less, so you can equip a fast magazine instead of a regular one, so hooray. Of course, you can choose to remove the hand stop entirely if you don't care, and just equip like a giant 40-round magazine. That's also viable, but I don't know. I like making builds with good ADS time and all that. So Standard suppressor, light barrel, slim hand stop. Optionally, you can remove it and equip 40 round, 30 fast mag if you don't want to use the 40 round mag, synthetic tip, and I would highly recommend using a scope as you do not want to be anywhere close to anyone using the AK-205 under any circumstances. The other weapon that benefits from lower cost synthetic tip is the QBZ-192. Unfortunately, this is a shittier version of the DRS. So, thank you, DICE. But if you want to use the QBZ, this is the build. Standard suppressor, extended barrel, slim angled, and synthetic tip. I think this gun can 3-shot you in the head out to 35 meters. I can't really visualize it for you, but 1, 2, 3, and then it would stop 3-shotting people at like this distance. This is a 4-shot. This would be like a 3-shot, okay? People that hate SMGs, avert your eyes, because yes, lower cost headshot ammo literally made SMGs even better than they already were. They're not overpowered. Like, Reddit is completely fucking delusional when they say they're broken. They're not. They're just able to use headshot ammo a little bit better. So, the MP5 is one that benefited from this. Basically, you have a 4-shot headshot out to, I think that's 70 meters. And then it should drop to a 5-shot headshot at like 75. I'm going to wait for this to pop back up. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also 3-tap at close quarters now, which is really, really insane. And the lower cost synthetic tip allows you to fit a better laser. So basically, you just get everything on this SMG now. You get way faster reload speeds, headshot ammo, crazy hipfire, extended barrel, and a suppressor. You get everything. So, standard suppressor, extended barrel, because there's basically no reason not to use it. I use the 20-point green laser because this is a submachine gun and you want insane hipfire. 30-round magazine, synthetic tip, and mag catch. So you almost have a sub 2-second reload time, very consistent headshots, good velocity. What more do you want? The other SMG that really benefited from lower cost headshot ammo is the MP7. This gun just, again, has very consistent headshot bullets to kill. So it's a 4 headshot to kill weapon all the way out to 70 meters. And then again, it drops to 5 out to about 75. So right about here. So very consistent headshot bullets to kill there for this weapon. And it's honestly kind of underrated in my opinion. You can use a bunch of different stuff on it. So you can use standard suppressor, basic barrel. Optionally, you can use heavy barrel, but I don't really think it's required. This gun is stupid accurate, and I don't see a reason to lose the ADS time by equipping heavy barrel. So I just go with basic barrel, green laser, 40-round magazine, synthetic tip, and magazine catch. Really, really fun weapon. It's not everyone's cup of tea because, yes, the bullets to kill is pretty high. However, it has absolutely no recoil and is one of the only weapons in the game where I feel like you can actually stack headshots at, you know, a significant distance. So with synthetic tip, this is a bit of a sniper killer, especially if you have really good aim. Now, moving straight on down the line, guys, I mean, if you thought the DRS couldn't get any better, guess what? DICE made it better yet again, because you can use synthetic tip on the DRS, and it's actually viable now. Holy fuck. I mean, like, we're just making every gun, like, insanely strong, DICE. So again, same story here. This is essentially the QBZ, but, like, this is the QBZ's father, okay? This weapon now will 3-shot headshot you out to 70 meters, and it is a 4 headshot to kill out to 75 meters. Yeah. On top of everything else this weapon does. So, the setup I'm using right now is standard suppressor, long barrel, slim hand stop, 30 fast, synthetic, and rail cover. Optionally, if you want the extra velocity from the heavy barrel, you can go heavy extended, and then you can just equip violet laser. That's an option. Or you can go green laser. Or let's say you don't want to use a laser at all. You can just optionally go for like slim hand stop if you want a little bit more recoil control, if you have trouble landing those consistent headshots. Basically, it's whatever the hell you want. This gun is that good. You can make the shittiest build ever. As long as you have a synthetic tip and a suppressor, you're probably completely fine. I can't believe they made this gun better. And finally, for you RedSec enjoyers, or I guess, well, multiplayer players as well, but this weapon is meta in RedSec, the KTS also benefits from having cheaper synthetic tip. Again, same thing, more consistent headshots at range. It just 3-shots you, and then it drops to 4 shots at 75 meters. The build for this, long suppressor, blue laser, heavy extended, 60 fast, and synthetic tip with rail cover. So there you have it. These are the big winners of this headshot ammo cost reduction update. In terms of whether or not I agree with them making headshot ammo actually cost less, I think it's a band-aid fix. I don't think this actually fixes the problem with Battlefield 6. A lot of the weapons still don't benefit from equipping headshot ammunition at all. The real problem is the headshot multipliers themselves. And DICE going ahead and reducing the cost of headshot ammo really just feels like a half-assed, quick, easy solution for them, so they don't actually have to undergo the task that is the real solution, rebalancing the headshot multipliers, which of course requires them rebalancing damage models and possibly addressing the time to kill. That is going to wrap this video up, guys. If you enjoyed the video and found it informative, be sure to hit the sub button, hit the like button, swing by the streams. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Check out the second channel. It'll be in the pinned comment and in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video.